the most important TV show of the 2020s, and I'm gonna tell you why. It is as entertaining as it is educational, largely because no other TV show is doing what it is currently doing. It is the first of its kind, but it's definitely not the last. Let's get into it. Chief of War is based in 18th century Hawaii and is based on true events, in particular the rise of King Kamehameha and his quest to unite what we now know as the Hawaiian Islands under one rule. Prior to this, they were each their own individual kingdoms and they were constantly at war. One of the biggest shocks about this show is that it is completely in Hawaiian. There are certain scenes where English is spoken, largely due to the threat of colonization, but for the most part, every scene is in Hawaiian and it's spoken beautifully. I, and most people who don't live in Hawaii, probably cannot remember a time where we have heard Hawaiian spoke at this level, at this length, in any form of popular media. It's storytelling, it's self-preservation, and it's realism, all wrapped in one. There has been such a concerted effort to stomp Hawaiian culture and language off the map that it almost feels surreal to hear it being spoken with such fluency in this show. And after so many years, I think many people, not just from America, but around the world, have come to think less of Hawaiian language as an actual language and more of a series of phrases. We're introduced to each kingdom through stunning cinematography. I mean, chef's kiss, color grading, everything, it's beautiful. But we also get a look into how these people lived. If you've traveled outside of your home country, you understand the excitement, the euphoria that comes from being in a new location for the very first time. Everything is new. New sights, new people, new smells, new food. Everything from the moment you get there is a delight. And that is what it feels like watching Chief of War every single episode. Very few shows nowadays are going to make you think as critically as this show does, especially if you're American. When I watch Chief of War, my mind is constantly racing because as I watch it, I am cross-referencing everything I am seeing with what I grew up learning as an American child, what I grew into learning as a young adult, and what I know now. And it is something that I do every single episode because I am constantly being fed new information, things that I would not have any reference for, things that I wouldn't be able to know. It's one thing to read about a different culture's customs and rituals. It's another thing entirely to see and hear those customs in an actual reenactment told by native Hawaiian people. This is an epic with huge battles, fearsome armies, and excellent writing. I consider Chief of War to be one of those shows that in 10, 20, 30 years, people will come back to and reference it as the catalyst for their award-winning series or film. Something that they will look to and say, this inspired me, this showed me that I could actually make my vision a reality because I have never seen anything like Chief of War. But this has been something 10 plus years in the making according to the people who made it. I don't want to spoil anything, but the series does take into account what race relations were like during the 18th century in Hawaii and outside of it. Every episode of Chief of War feels like a glimpse into the history textbook I was never meant to have. Chief of War is an incredible love letter to the Native Hawaiian community, but it's also an amazing opportunity for non-Native Hawaiian people to learn about Hawaii's rich culture and the history that stems from it. I'm excited every week when a new episode drops, but even more than that, I'm excited for the future of what this series brings by simply existing. I'm excited for the potential films and TV shows that will be in our world because Chief of War exists. I love learning and I love film and television, and Chief of War combines the both masterfully. The acting is really good, and you can tell that a lot of TLC was put into this show by the people who made it. In closing, Chief of War is a really phenomenal show, and for a group of people that have been disenfranchised and have so often had the misfortune of their stories being told inaccurately and through a lens of colonization and always being in proxy to America via World War II or another historical event, it is really, really, really cool to get to hear, watch, experience a Hawaiian story told by Hawaiian people, and I don't think any of us should take that for granted.